Let's get started with the hot topics of the week. And Elon Musk is in the news. He has released stage 2, or he said part 2, of his master plan.
He said he was going to stay up all night to do it. He made a joke about doing crack on Twitter, which is just typical classic Elon. And, you know, is that what you want for your master plan? To, like, I'm going to pull an all-nighter and then come up with my master plan? But I am actually a fan of his master plan.
I think Elon is pretty darn cool. And, you know, I don't think he cares what people think.
No, I don't think he does either. And he doesn't really need to.
He doesn't need to. He, of course, made a lot of money with PayPal, sold PayPal, and invested almost all of it into three companies. SpaceX, which has been doing great. In fact, that was what was keeping him from doing the master plan earlier. SpaceX launched a mission to resupply the International Space Station with a booster rocket that they had recovered, did one of those amazing upright landings. So really, really cool. And then he has helped with his cousins start a company called, a solar power company called
Solar City.
I should know because I have them on my roof. Solar City, thank you. So part of his plan is to buy Solar City and to create a giant sustainable company. The other thing he's doing is building the biggest battery plant in the world, the Gigafactory, almost open, and building and selling giant batteries for your home called Powerwall. And so it's all about, what is the master plan, the overarching plan?
Well, he wants to combine Solar City with Tesla, which makes sense. Mm-hmm. It's sort of like he wants to create this app store for power. Like, it's, you know, this is where you get all the power and then they control it and they dole it out, which makes sense because we have solar on our house and I have no idea if I'm getting a deal or not. Like, it still has to go through the power company. He also, Tesla Semi, which is like large transportation.
Trucks and buses.
Which totally makes sense. I mean, that's what's taking up a lot. I mean, if we can make those electric, it would be amazing.
And all of this was about bootstrapping. So you saw, we just scrolled through the original master plan, the first few steps, which are to build an expensive roadster, a low volume car, to bootstrap a medium volume car at a lower price, to create what he is about to create, an affordable high volume car, the Model 3, and then to provide solar power. And it really all goes together. The idea being, it's one thing to drive an electric car and kick the electricity problem down the road to a power plant. It's another thing entirely to generate your own electricity. If we put solar panels, certainly out here in the West where we have lots of sun on all the roofs, we could generate more electricity than we need. So I really like his plan, and the long-term plan is to make a sustainable future for his kids and our kids and grandkids. And who doesn't support that? Right?
So what about the part of the plan that says that Tesla owners can let other people drive their cars when they're not using them in order to make money?
Isn't that funny? The idea being that these cars, as they become autonomous, won't need drivers. It'll be like Uber, and I could just be my car's sitting out there not doing anything. Most people have, cars in garages. When they drive to work, they sit at work. Wouldn't it be cool if the car could drive itself, that somebody could summon it, use it, put it back, and that they would make money? I like this idea. Again, this is all about reducing the burden on the planet of making these cars, making transportation affordable, widely available. I think he's a brilliant guy. And he also plans to go to Mars, but that's not in the master plan. That's just his own person. And part of this I think works because Tesla believes we're in a simulation. And he figures it's a low stakes game. Mm-hmm. Just reboot, game over, start over.
Do you believe we're in a simulation? Is that why you said you just share your Tesla? Because I heard you say you were going to share your Tesla.
Yeah. Well, I got nothing to lose at this point.
Okay.